Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious chimichangas. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 2.5 pounds of chuck tender roast, flour tortillas, your choice of cheese, 1 large white onion, 3 Roma tomatoes, 3 Anaheim or 2 bell peppers, 1 cup of beef broth, 2 garlic cloves, oil, 2 bay leaves, 2 teaspoons of marjoram, beef bouillon, salt, and black pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by cooking our meat. So I'm going to be using the crock pot. I'm just going to throw my meat in there, along with half of the white onion, 2 garlic cloves, our 1 cup of beef broth, or you can use water. We're going to season our meat with salt and black pepper. So use a good amount. Then we're going to add our 2 bay leaves, just crush them. Our marjoram and beef bouillon. I'm using 2 teaspoons of beef bouillon. That's going to be all to taste. So we're just going to cover it and let that cook for 5 hours on high heat. Alright guys, so it's been 5 hours, so by this time our meat should be all nice and tender. So as you can see, look at that. Alright, so we're just going to remove it from the broth, and we're going to allow it to cool down so we can shred it. Alright guys, so you guys honestly don't have to wait for it to cool down. The meat's super tender, so you should be able to just press down and it falls apart with the fork. See? Perfect. So now we can just get the rest of our vegetables ready so we can put our chimichangas together. Alright, so now we're just going to grab the other half of our onion and we're going to cut into small strips. Alright, so just separate your onions and then just set them to the side. Okay. And we're going to cut our 3 Roma tomatoes. Remove the ends. And I'm going to remove the seeds from my tomatoes, but if you want to keep them, that's all optional. And we're just going to cut them into small strips as well. Alright, so once we have our tomatoes all nicely cut into small strips, we're going to transfer them with our onion. And now we're going to cut our Anaheim peppers. If you can't find Anaheim peppers, you can use bell pepper or chile poblano. So just cut the end. Cut it open, remove the seeds. And we're going to cut our Anaheim pepper in half and then cut them into small strips. Alright, so once we have our Anaheim pepper all nicely cut into small strips, we're going to transfer them with our onion and tomatoes. Alright, so once we have our vegetables, now we're going to fry them. Okay, so now we're going to grab a medium frying pan. We're going to set it at medium-high heat, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. So we're just going to wait for that to heat up, and then we can throw in our vegetables. Alright, so once our oil is hot, we're going to throw in our Anaheim pepper, along with the onion. So we're going to saute them for 3 minutes. Alright, so after 3 minutes, we're going to add our tomatoes. And we're going to season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. Don't put too much because your meat should have all the flavor already. So you don't want to leave it too salty. Okay, so now we're just going to cook them together for 2 minutes. Alright, so after 2 minutes, we're going to add in our meat. And we're going to mix it all together. We're going to reduce the heat to low. We're going to cover it and let them cook for about 3 minutes. Alright guys, so after 3 minutes, our filling is done. So now we're going to set it to the side. We're going to get our oil ready where we're going to be frying our chimichangas. Alright, so in a small frying pan, I added about 1.5 cups of oil. We're going to set it on medium heat, and we're just going to wait for that to heat up. Meanwhile, we can get our chimichangas together. All right, guys, so now we're going to grab the tortillas. I already shredded my Monterey Jack cheese. You can use queso Oaxaca or even Colby Jack, whatever your preference is. So now we're just going to grab the tortilla. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese in the bottom or in the center. Make sure that it's in the center. We're going to grab our filling. So now it depends on how big you want to make your chimichangas, and it depends on how much filling you want to add. And then on top of that, I'm going to add more cheese. So now we're just going to fold it and roll it like a burrito. Okay, so like that. So we're just going to repeat the process to all of our tortillas. Okay, guys, and I forgot to mention to make sure that you check it for salt. Taste your meat and see if it needs any, and if it does, just go ahead and add it. Alright guys, so once we have our chimichangas all nicely rolled, now we are ready to fry them. Alright, so we're going to place our chimichanga with the fold down, and we're going to let it fry for a couple minutes or until it's nice and golden. So once they're nice and golden, flip them over and let the other side fry. Alright, so once they're nice and golden from both sides, we're going to remove them from the oil, drain them on paper towels or a kitchen towel. And we're just going to repeat the same process to all of our chimichangas. Alright guys, so once we have our chimichangas ready, now we are ready to dress them. Alright guys, I'm serving my chimichangas with some rice, beans, lettuce. And then we're going to add some pico de gallo. And of course the toppings and how you serve it, it's going to be up to you. This is how I like to serve mine. We're going to add some sour cream. And some avocado. Add a little bit of cheese on top. And now, of course, with your favorite salsas. But this is basically our super easy and delicious chimichangas. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. I am so ready. Let me tell you that my house smells delicious, the meat. So ready. Seriously, super delicious, so flavorful, you guys. The best chimichangas. And of course, you guys, the meat, if you don't want to have it in chimichangas, you can have it in tacos. Let me tell you that it is the best meat. So good, can't go wrong with it. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious chimichangas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you request this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.